Hey everybody. Well, I'm pretty forgiving when it comes to anime. I'll usually watch any episode. I'll pretty much give any series a try because I've learned from my mistakes that I would think that the anime show wouldn't be good and then I would ignore it. And then because it was like mecha or something that I wouldn't like, and then I ended up watching it at a later time when I had nothing else to watch, and it turns out that I end up loving it. So now I'm like more forgiving and I'll watch a lot more shows. I'll pretty much give every anime series a shot. But the ones that really called out to me, I'm going to mention. So the first one that I saw was called Fate Zero. And this one's supposed to be the prequel of Fate Stay Night. And I really liked Fate Stay Night. And I heard they came out with a movie. I just haven't seen it yet. Like, that was one of them that I learned my lesson from not watching right away because I thought it was good. I think it's going to be good. If it's a prequel, I don't know. It could go really bad or really good. I don't know. Anyways, the next one is Working. And Working, this is season 2. Season 1 was freaking hilarious. It's like, it's really funny. It has to do with people working at a restaurant and just like their day-to-day life as servers, but in anime form. And it's freaking hilarious. It's like about crushes, and there's just like this one girl that's like really short, and people mistake her for an elementary student, but she's actually a lot older. It's just really funny. I'm gonna watch that. I'm really looking forward to it because it's been about a year, maybe more, from the last Working series. This is season 2. But yeah, looking forward to that. Next one is Shinjuku Akuma. No? Let me try that again. Shinjuku Akuma. And it has to do with, it's a girl that she's supposed to be like a squid from, it's going to sound really funny. It's the squid girl living under the ocean, and she's coming on land so that she can control the human race for all the pollution that they've done to the ocean. But she comes out, and it turns out that she ends up being like a pet to like some people, and they have her like working in a restaurant. And yeah, it's just really funny. And when she freaks out because she's a squid, she spits ink out. So then, because she's working in a restaurant, they start like scaring her so that they could use the ink in the food that they're using. It's just hilarious, but it's like her throw up. Anyways, it's really funny. So that's going to be season 2. The next one is Shakugan no Shana 3. Which is the final season. Which there was like I don't know if it was me or maybe I'm just spacing them out far, but it seems like there was like a huge gap in between season 2 and 3. I don't know, it feels like it. Really good. It has to do with a girl that's from another world or dimension that catches fire, and they fight demons or what have you. And this one guy, it has to do with people's souls, and it's like a flame that's considered a soul. And when the flame goes out, then that means that person dies. So she's going around and making sure that everybody stays alive for as long as they need to, and that the monsters don't eat their souls. In a nutshell. It's, of course, a little bit more detailed and complicated than that, but that's pretty much what it's about. It's really good. I like it. So season 3, yeah. Next one is Boku wa Tomodachi ga I can't even read my handwriting. Okay, so it's Boku wa Tomodachi ga sukunai. Yeah, I don't know if I said that right. So this is what it looks like. And it's supposed to be about loners, pretty much. It's about people that don't have that many friends join a club so that they can help broaden their social skills and become friends with other people. So it looks like a comedy. It looks like it's going to be funny. So yeah. Next one is Bakuman Season 2. Should be interesting. This one has to do about a kid. His uncle was a manga writer, and he is aspiring to be a manga writer when he grows up, but his uncle dies. His uncle was in love with this girl, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's like a love story, and then his goal in life, or whatever. But it's really, really good. Really, really good. So I'm kind of looking forward to Season 2, because I'm kind of curious what's going to happen between him and the girl with relationship-wise. Next one is called C cubed, or C3. It's C cubed, also known as Cubed, Cursed, and Curiosity. I think that's what I read. And it's about this high schooler. His father gives him like this huge black box, and I can't help but it remind me of Hellraiser, but it gives him a black box, and he's like curious, doesn't know what is going on, so he, based on the description, he goes to sleep the night after getting the black box and wakes up in the middle of the night to find a completely naked woman trying to steal rice crackers, and it's like supposedly the beginning of many events that start occurring. So sounds interesting. Then the next one is called Kapalayan, if I said that right, Kapalayan. And this one is supposed to be sci-fi. I noticed that a lot of them are sci-fi this time. It takes place in the year 2036. There's been like radioactive contamination in the world, and there's these 3 high school girls that are sent to the Dead City to help with genetic engineering, and they're part of Japan's ground self-defense force. Kind of interesting. The next one is Kami no Mi zo Shirasekai, and I think it's like the God only knows, or something like that. It just ended, or I just ended it last night. I'm not going to go into detail about it. It's like a hit or miss. I think it's okay. The last episode was good. No, not the last episode. Episode 11 was good, and I thought it ended, but then they came out with episode 12, which is just like a waste of time filler that was crap. Okay. Next one is called Vitamin X Edition. It has to do about an elite private school. It's like a certain class where there's, I don't know, it doesn't really describe what's going on. It just says that there's a certain class of elite students in this high school that every teacher that teaches for that class either retires and has ulcers or neurosis. So it kind of reminds me of Beelzebub. Next one is Sekaiichi Hot Boy. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this one. This one is saying that it's an OVA, but I'm really hoping that they'll come out with a series 2. But yes, oh my god. So Sekaiichi Hot Boy. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. My BL obsession. Yes. I was kind of bummed out that it ended, but it was like I would get so wrapped up into one episode, and then I'd hate it because they'd change to another couple. Oh my god. It was just so frustrating. And I thought it was really good. I just could go for a season 2, or season 10, or 30. There isn't enough BL out there. Never enough BL. So yeah, that's going to be an OVA, and I don't know if it's going to be the details of the relationship, because I don't remember on the last one. I think they just kind of had an understanding. They never really said I loved you. I don't know, I might rewatch it tonight. Next one is the OVA for Dead Man Wonderland. And this one was really good. If you like a horror, sci-fi, it's pretty bloody. Yeah, they show like somebody's skin melting off and stuff. It's pretty good. But they never really went into detail with Shiro and what's his name? Igaganta? Whatever. They never really went into detail because I know that she's Ace Man that killed all his friends, but he doesn't know it. So is he going to find out in the OVA? Are they going to come out with another season? That's like what I'm thinking of. Then Infinite Stratos, it's an encore video. This one I didn't think I'd like, but I actually did. I thought it was cute. It's like a harem of an elite school where they control like these things that fly and fight, but only women of a certain age can control them, until one day he accidentally walks up to a machine and he can control it also, and he's like the first man that could control this type of machine. So it's like that. Okay, next one is Higurashi no Nanku Koro ni Kira. This one, okay, I saw it, but it was all over the place. And I think it's like one of those where you watch it and you're kind of put off because it's like one of those that it'll play a series and then suddenly episode 3, it starts all over again. But you have to tell yourself that it's just from different people's perspectives, because I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it at all. But just from different people's perspectives. And it was a little hard to follow because I guess I was put off by it, and then it was just all over the place, and they came out with another one. So I'm kind of thinking of, now that I already know what happens, it's been a long time since I've seen it, so I'm thinking I should rewatch it because they came out with a second series. I mean, like a third or a fourth, or I don't know. Next one is Gaibutsu Oji, which is Murder Princess. And that one, I like the anime. Enough said. Then God, I have really bad handwriting. Yozakura Quartet, Hoshi no Umi. And this one's, I'd have to do with yokai and humans that live in, or demons and humans that live in a city. And it's normal for them, but it's only like this one location. And there's like this one guy that's like a half-breed. He's like half and half. And they're good, but they're really, really far apart. Interesting. So let me know your thoughts on this fall's anime season, whether you watch anime or whether you don't. But this is my input, and I hope you have a nice night. Bye.